get ready with me while I've never done one of these before. Oh my god. Get ready with me while I discuss my work stories. Alright, so basically first story, right? So this is when I was a new person, a new hire, and it was like my third or second week there. And so this woman comes in, right? And she picks up her online order and then she leaves, right? Right. So she picked up her online order and basically what's that? And basically then she my man texted me. Alright. And so then she was like, so I was standing there, I was making a sub or a sandwich, and then she come up to me and she's just like, oh, so this what we doing now? This what we doing now? And I just kind of look at her and I'm just like, what? And then she's like, there's no oil, vinegar, salt, pepper on my sandwich. I can't see it. I was just looking at her, and then I was just like staring at her, and I was like, bitch, what? And then my manager, he comes up behind me. He was like, "Oh, well, ma'am, you're not really gonna be able to, like, you're not gonna be able to see that because, it's under the meat and stuff because we put the meat on before, we put all the other stuff on before we put the meat on, right?" And then she was like, "So you think I don't know what pepper looks like?" And he was like, because he didn't want to deal with this, and I didn't want to deal with this either. He was like, okay, well, we can just give you salt and pepper packets and oil and vinegar in a cup if you want, so you can have it on your sandwich. Since you don't see it on there, I don't know if you even fucking tasted the sandwich yet, but okay. And so then she was like, "No, I want my sandwich remade." So you think I'm finna remake a whole sandwich because, and long story short, he was like, well, that's gonna be yada yada minutes, and then she was like, she didn't want to wait that long, so she just took her little salt and pepper packets and her oil and vinegar and left. I was like, there's no way. Like, this is my first. I thought when I started working, I thought the work stories were not gonna be like insane or like it weren't gonna be this crazy, but people are ridiculous. Like I realized that now people are ridiculous. So yeah, next one. All right, so then the next one is that the sweet tea. Mind you, we close at like 9. So there are like a few people who do this, and like so basically they'll come up and they'll come up in the store like let's say 8:40, 8:45. Not 8:45. It don't even be 8:55. It'd be like 8:50, right? And basically, like if we run out of tea at that point, we run out of tea. And we usually take the tea back, right? And like basically, there's like a few people that be coming in there and they be getting upset. Talk about, oh, can't you just make more tea? Now, see, I understand, but why would I remake a whole thing of tea just for you to get one cup of it and then have to throw the rest away? That's wasteful. Like I like I understand like people throw away food all the time. That's a little bit more wasteful. But like, why am I remaking a whole thing of tea? I'm not finna sit here and remake a whole thing of tea just so you can have your little one cup and then I have to throw the rest away. Rest away. Like no, that's what also freaking pisses me off. And then let's see, next one. All right, so another one is when she's not like a regular, but she's like a regular DoorDasher. But basically, she had came in one day. I really cannot see. One sec. Okay, but I think I did really good on this side. But basically, she comes in. She's a regular DoorDasher, and basically, there's the first time she came in, she was like her order wasn't ready yet because it was like a meatball, and like meatballs take longer to make because they gotta go through like more than once, right? And so she was getting upset. She was getting pissed because she was just saying these little snarky comments. And then I was like, what? And then she was like, well, I just think I should get her like a free drink or something or whatever and stuff. And then